I know I haven't been talking about my affiliate marketing spice for a second. I've been busy. Been busy on Twitter. But I want to bring another piece of mindset to the space today. And that has to do with vulnerability. It's kind of a delicate subject, but it is important, and I think it deserves to be spoken about. Contradictory information, that is literally everywhere. And I find it incredibly frustrating, especially when the people who are talking about consistency all the time stop being consistent. The only thing I see anyone talking about doing something consistently is make sure you post every day. Make sure you post. Make sure you post every day. Be consistent. Keep showing up. Okay, that's great. But that's not all of it. So here's a vulnerable moment, but it was also a teaching moment, and I'm here to share it, and I'm excited that people will gain some insight from this that they can take along with them. Over the last 2 weeks, I lost another 2 coaches because they could not be consistent with the messaging that they were putting across. And if you're with a coach and they are telling you one thing one day and then the complete polar opposite the next, as far as I'm concerned, their credibility is 100% gone. And I don't have to listen to them anymore. They've blown the trust. They've blown the trust. The trust that was built up. One had been building trust since like September of last year, and the other one since about October of last year. If that sounds kind of rigid on my part, that's fine, because I'm not a coach. When coaches portray themselves as an expert or an authority on something, and then they completely do a total reversal on everything that they have been teaching for 6 months or for just at all, and with no reason why they flip the script, they're going to do it again and again and again. Why listen to coaches who don't have their shit together? How? And before you say, well, they're human. What are we? I literally do not believe in listening to everything a coach says without analysis, because you know what that is? That's a cult. That is them wanting you to not listen to yourself anymore, to not rely on your intuition, and to not trust what you think or feel about something, but to just blindly listen to them. And oh my God, there really are no words that I can use to explain how completely unacceptable that is. And the worst part of it is that one from October, I didn't even see this coming. It's like felt a little heartbroken that they did that. In the immortal words of Tyler Durden, maybe another coach isn't what we need. If someone is trying to get you to rely on them instead of you learning how to rely on yourself, they have just turned you dependent on them and into a child. And I am so seriously not with that. You know, we're grown, aren't we? Give me the information, let me make a decision on my own, and be done with it. They want us to listen to them, and this is the stuff they do. I think that is incredibly a huge problem in this weird coaching community of making money online. I also think that coaches are the ones who are creating the confusion and the lack of clarity. If a coach tells you to Google something, they have just absolved themselves of their duties. And it's like, yeah, Google's your coach. But they also tell you to not rely on Google because there's so much. Do you see what they're doing? You know yourself better than they know you. You know your habits. You know what needs to be worked on. So my big question is, what do we need them for? I bring this under the umbrella of vulnerable posts, because it really hurts when you put your trust in someone else and they let you down because they can't be consistent with the stuff that they're saying, that's not cool. If there's someone watching this and thinking that, oh, you're just mad, oh, you're just jealous, oh, you just have sour grapes, oh, you just have this, you just have that, think about what you're defending. And obviously, this is not victim talk. This is what is known as playing in the contrast, because it took 5 coaches for me to plow through to finally realize that I don't need them, that I need myself more than anything. Odds are, same goes for you too. Because the information is out there. And you'll hear them say, you need a coach or it's going to take you forever. You need a coach or it's going to take you forever. I'm sure you can find a video of mine where I have said that same thing. And this is a growth moment. This is like I said, a vulnerability moment where I have learned basically the opposite. And so that's why I want to bring it today. And I don't say these things to scare anyone away from wanting to join the online space to make money. I definitely want someone to take that chance on themselves, because we know what the alternative is. The alternative is staying in a situation that is not healthy, is not helpful, clocking in for some freak who only cares when you don't show up. That is the thing that always drives me forward. I lost 2 coaches? Good. Look at how much I learned. Anyone who's watching this, just learn to rely on yourself. Learn how to save yourself, because these people aren't going to do it. So on that happy note, I'm going to take off. I got to go do the busy work that I've been putting off for 3 days. And I'll see you next week. Definitely see you Wednesday. And I have a newsletter. So I'm going to leave the link down below. It comes out every Wednesday. Kind of an extension of the stuff that I talk about here. It's an extension of the stuff I talk about on Twitter. See you in a few days with another one. Like, favorite, subscribe, tell a friend, bring a friend. Tell a friend it's going to be okay, because it is. We'll see y'all later.